Hi, I'm Jessica Nidifer with the Adara Collective in Agata Energy Healing. Next week, I'll be participating, my nonprofit, the Adara Collective, will be participating in Amplify Austin. Amplify Austin is one of the biggest days of fundraising for nonprofits in Texas. But it doesn't matter if you're in Texas or any other state or anywhere else around the world, you can still donate to our causes. If you're aligned with them and you find that you want to support the mission that we have. Every week, I work with incarcerated women, men, and children. I work with at-risk youth in alternative high schools and disciplinary schools, as well as juvenile detention centers. The Adara Collective was born out of the desire to build healthy communities, to create space for people to be their self, their authentic self, to be self-aware, to understand what it is to meditate, to quiet their minds, and to find or to remember that calm and peace within. There are so many benefits to sound healing, meditation, and exercise, breathwork, movement. All these modalities help us to rebalance the body, help us to reset the nervous system, and allow us to approach life in a more centered, clear, and grounded way. Imagine being incarcerated. Imagine being in a cell or being in a dorm, being locked up in a cage, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Imagine how this feels to be away from your family, to not have contact with people as often as you like, to be fed food that's unhealthy, to be released outside for only 1 hour a day, to get sun, to touch the ground, to reconnect with the energy of the earth. Imagine being incarcerated for having issues with addiction. Imagine being incarcerated for 5 to 10 years for a nonviolent crime, being taken away from your family, being taken away from your life, and put inside of a cell, inside of a facility where you receive little to no exposure from the outside. Simple chaplaincy classes or vocational classes, but no tools and no classes to help you to regulate your emotions or to even be aware of your emotions or how to process what you're feeling in a safe environment. Every year, 600,000 people are released from federal and state prisons here in the United States. They are released without support. Reentry services are pretty much non-existent. And whatever they learned while they were in prison only supported them in continuing that behavior outside. This is not to excuse bad behaviors or harmful behaviors. This is to bring awareness to the fact that people who are incarcerated are not offered rehabilitative services, and they are not given the opportunity to change or to have a different awareness while they're imprisoned. The Adara Collective offers these classes inside facilities and with our at-risk youth outside to be sure that they don't follow that prison to pipeline trail. I invite you to look more deeply into this phenomena here in the U.S., where we have over 1.2 million people incarcerated, more than any other prisons all added up in the entire world. Here in the U.S. alone, 150,000 in Texas, 138,000 in California. How do we expect people to return to society, to be a productive member of society, if we do not offer them services while they are incarcerated to help them rehabilitate, to help them see a different way, and to help them be aware of their self in a new way so they can move forward? You can check out the Adara Collective in the link here in the screen above me. See all the details, find more information, see if our mission resonates with you. Creating healthy communities, creating healthy human beings, creating space for human beings to remember that healthiness, that love, and that community within their self. Thank you so much for your time and for tuning in. I appreciate you, and I love you.